In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed, and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes, of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion at the Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The CASHFX group is artfully combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this CASHFX group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Hey, how we doing, everybody? How we doing? A pleasant evening to you, one and all. Thank you once again for joining us on this journey for this CASHFX group presentation that we have Mondays through Fridays, all right, at 6 p.m. Jamaica time and, of course, 7 p.m. Trinidad time. Sorry, I thank you for being here, and I hope that you have come with your minds open, your pens and your books ready to jot down the necessary information that you need in order to make an informed decision. We share this opportunity so that you can definitely put yourself in a good position to be financially stable as the years roll on. All right. So definitely thank you for being here. I trust and hope that your day has been well. So without further ado, allow me to just get into this presentation with you this evening. Of course, my name is Sheldon Shirley. No, it's not your boy Mark, who usually comes to you on a Monday, but he's been filling in for me. So guess what? We kind of switch it up a little bit. So I'll be filling in for him today. All right. So a couple of things that I want you to remember as we get into our presentation this evening. First and foremost is that there are no referrals needed. Yes, you heard me right. No referrals needed. You don't need to bring in anybody into this organization in order for you to earn. And that's good news, right? I know it is. Secondly, no monthly subscription, just a one-time purchase and you're good to go. All right. Thirdly, there are no mandatory meetings. These meetings are just for educational purposes only so that we can inform those who want to know more about the CASHFX group. And fourthly, I want you to understand that you are letting the pros trade for you. That's good news, my friends. That is definitely good news. So you're about to see that success in the Forex market has never been so easy. It's literally a few clicks away. All right, so let me introduce you to two trending industries that the CASHFX group is involved in. All right, e-learning. All right, that is the ability to learn online. All right, so the CASHFX group has capitalized on this. You know, it's been happening for a while, even more so as we go through this pandemic. All right. Also, there is e-earning. All right, that's where you also earn online. And in this case, we're talking about the Forex market. So we all know about the various markets and we can see the numbers, but none of them compare to this almost $5.3 trillion per day industry. All right, most liquid, recession-proof market. I'm telling you, my friends, as long as there are countries with different currencies, people will always be exchanging money. And that's why the Forex market is an ideal market for you to be involved in. So the CASHFX group has sought a way to make it possible for you to get your share of this $5.3 trillion per day, most liquid market there is. You definitely want some of that. All right. And definitely there's something else that I love about this company, and is their core values. That is, they are very transparent, they're very honest and respectful to all members. All right. As a matter of fact, there's a meeting that is held at the beginning of every month to just help us to understand what's going on in the company, what are the plans for the future, what are the challenges and what are the solutions, and what are the new innovations that are coming to the fore. So definitely we appreciate that. And whenever we voice our opinions that, you know, maybe this could be better and this could be better, well, you know, they're always trying to implement those things if indeed at all possible. So we love that. So they put themselves in a position where they can help their members to succeed. And it's definitely their purpose and mission for their proprietary trading to do the best for us and give us some awesome results. All right. So the persons who would have taken time out to put all of this together, Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad, they saw it fit to gather the necessary professionals to make this thing work for us. All right. These two guys are, there's some amazing people. All right. Of course, Oscar Lopez is a successful entrepreneur, is a successful in the crypto space. And of course, Edwin Abad is that trading guru with over 25 years of experience. So these guys know what they're doing. All right. And so they came together to form this company, the CASHFX group. All right. And of course, it's a registered company over there in Panama City. All right. So I want us to know that this is not just a fly-by-night company. All right. With over 300,000 members globally and over 12,000 in the region. All right. These guys have been doing good, doing really good. All right. This is a billion-dollar company. All right. And I say that with pride. I want to show you a picture of some of our colleagues over there in Trinidad who went to Panama in our headquarters that was opened up in September 25th, right? The ribbon cutting ceremony was held then. And just to help us to understand that this thing is for real. All right, we're not playing around. We're not monkeying around in the monkey business. This thing is for real. All right, so they went there to help you to understand the validity of all of this. So with all of that being said, the next question you want to ask me is, how do we become a part of this company? Well, my friends, there are 15 contracts, 15 types of contracts that can be purchased by anyone, and we're broken them up in 3 categories. First of which is what we call the elemental plans. These go from 300 all the way to 3,000. All right, so remember I talk about e-learning? Well, this is where it happens. At this juncture, once you purchase any one of these contracts, you get the basic knowledge about the Forex market if you are interested in learning about that stuff. All right, you don't have to, but it's there for you to use it if you so desire. And of course, from there, we'll go on to the advanced plans. And as the name suggests, you get more advanced information. And this is from 5,000 all the way to 20,000 US dollars. All right. And from there, we go on to the supreme plans from 30,000 all the way to 100,000, which is our highest contract and what we call the gold standard. I like that pun because everybody has that goal to get there. And of course, when you get there, you hit goal. All right. So definitely that's our most coveted contract. So I want you to understand that at this point, you are so informed, you can be taking trades on your own. So any one of these 15 contracts, you can start wherever you're able to afford. If it's even the smallest, then once you get that going, the only question you should be asking me right now is, how do I earn? So I purchase a contract, Sheldon. How do I earn? That's a good question. So let me tell you how, right? Now, once you purchase a contract, you are what we call a bear capital participant. That means you have purchased a contract and you're now passively involved with this opportunity. All right, that means that you purchase a contract, fold your hands, sit back, relax, and you're good to go. Your returns come in after 3 business days. The traders start trading for you, and every weekend, your returns come to your balance. You get an email informing you how much you made, and it's easy peasy. And to add to that, you get to partake of what we call a force matrix bonus. All right, so you have the possibility to also earn from that bonus as well. And that's awesome stuff. All right, easy peasy and free income. All right, but if you're a person who likes network marketing, then we also have a part of our earning that is geared towards that section. All right, that is called bulk capital. Bulk capital is when you would have shared the opportunity with someone and at least one person joins up. Then you now open up yourself to earn bonuses so your balance is able to generate more income and at a faster pace. All right, so it's very awesome. That's good stuff. And if you continue to share the opportunity, well, guess what? You rank up in levels. All right, so we'll talk about that some more. Now, let me just break down things for you. Let's break down the contract. So we're talking about the $1,000 contract, for example, here. All right, so let's talk about bear capital. So first thing that you must know is that 70% of your contract purchase goes towards your trading account. So in this case, that's $700. All right, so it goes to the brokerage, so the traders will be trading on your behalf, but this is a regulated broker. And for that reason, I want you to understand that your capital is insured. So peradventure, anything should happen, that comes back to you. Okay, so though it is 70% that is being traded for you, the promise of the company is to take your contract to 200% or 2x. All right, so that's $2,000. So what happens is you purchase your contract, your balance is at zero, and your contract purchase is now going to be working for you to generate $2,000 in your balance, thus 200%. Okay, so the remaining 30% goes towards the bull capital and your academic product. All right, so again, this e-learning section, this is where it is. This is the product. Again, you don't have to use it, but it is at your disposal. And this also pays for the bonuses in the networking side of the business. All right, so 50% of that 30% goes to the person who would have brought you into the business. So that $150 comes in the form of what is called a fast start bonus. All right, remember I told you when you get involved in bull capital, you open up bonuses. All right, and also there is a unit level bonus. So the remaining 50% goes towards unit level bonuses. All right, so this section also goes to 200%. So with this one opportunity, you can earn 400% if you choose to tap into both sides of the business. But if you want to just remain on the passive side, here's how it works. You allow your contract to go to 2,000% or $2,000, sorry, 200%. Then what happens is that you have two options. Option number one, withdraw your money. There's a 20% withdrawal fee. Okay, but with that, you don't need to worry. We'll talk about that some more. So you're now left with $1,600 because $400 is the fee. So you can now walk away with that. You've got back your $1,000. You made $600 profit. You're good to go. All right, you're not tied to the company. Option number two, same thing. You withdraw your money because that's all you can do when you get to 2x. You pocket $600 this time, and then you repurchase the $1,000 contract and gets the ball rolling again. It's awesome stuff. All right, but there's also another option. Option number three, if you don't allow your contract to go to 2x, but as soon as you have enough in your balance, you can go ahead and upgrade and start to participate in what we call the compounding effect. Now, let me show you how this works. So this chart represents a 5% estimate returns per week. All right, but past results don't guarantee future results. As a matter of fact, thus far in the year, we've been averaging about 3%. All right, so keep that in mind. This is just a 5% estimate. So if it gets back up and stays at 5%, then this is accurate to the T. But if not, then we'd have to factor in the various percentages that we're experiencing at the time. But we have seen 5% consistently, and that is why we use this as a benchmark. Okay, so what this chart does for us is help us to see that when you start with a $300 contract, you can work your way all the way to a $100,000 contract in a matter of, say, 5 to 8 years, 5, 8, 7 years. You understand? So that is dependent, of course, on how you treat your contract. If you're doing it passively, then yes, depending on where you start, then it will determine how long it takes for you to get there. So this is how this works. You purchase 300 contract, pardon me, you purchase a 300 contract, $210 will be traded for you because that is 70%, right? And in a 24 weeks period or 6 months at $10.50 a week, you will have $250 in your balance and you're not ready for an upgrade. All right, what happens? That 20% comes out because an upgrade is also considered as a withdrawal because you're withdrawing in your balance to put it on your previous purchase to go up to the higher contract size. All right, so once you do that, the $50 comes out, the $200 goes on your $300 purchase, and you're now upgraded to the $500. Here's where the compounding effect comes in, because now you're not just making $10.50 per week, but you're now making $17.50 per week. All right, with another 36 weeks, you now have $625 in your balance, and you are also ready to make another upgrade. So that 20% comes out, that's $125. You put that $500 on your existing $500, and then you're now upgraded to the $1,000. Here's a compounding effect again. You're no longer making $17.50, but you're now making $35 a week. All right, so that's how that goes on and on and on. All right, so let me stop here to say, if you start with a 300 contract, you are going to have to renew or allow your 500 to go to 2x and then renew, and then you can sail on up the road onto the $100,000 contract. All right. So if you're not clear on all of that, please ask the person who would have invited you on this call to break it down for you so you can see all the available options for you. All right. So let's talk about that 20% that we mentioned. This is where it goes. It goes into what we call our 3x10 forced matrix. Now, how this works, all right, is that 20% does not go to the company. That 20% is by the members for the members. All right. So once you make a withdrawal and that 20% that comes out, what happens is that it flows up to all the person that is above in that particular network. So once you join the company, you're placed in the matrix. You either fall beside someone or beneath someone, or somebody will fall beside you or beneath you. When the person beneath you makes a withdrawal, that 20%, you get a cut, and all the persons who are above you in that particular network gets a cut of that as well. So what does that do for us? Well, that's one of the ways that the system is sustainable, right? And that creates longevity. So that's how it is designed. And you love to hear those two words, sustainability and longevity, because my friends, it means that the company is here to stay. And by design, that's what it's here for, okay? So this bonus goes to everyone, whether you are sharing the opportunity with others or not. You have an opportunity to earn from this bonus. And that, my friends, is an awesome thing. So let's talk about another bonus, the unilevel bonus. So unlike the force matrix bonus, where whether or not you share the opportunity, you get that bonus, with this particular opportunity or with this particular bonus, it's for those who are sharing the opportunity. So how this works is once you come into the company, you have access to 4 levels to earn 10% unilevel bonuses from your team. All right. So if I invite you to join CASHFX and you do decide to join, right, you fall on my level 1. I get a fast start bonus, and I also get a unilevel bonus. All right. Now, one of the things I may not have mentioned, these bonuses are reoccurring bonuses. As long as the person stays in the company and keeps upgrading their contract, you get these bonuses. All right. So once you now see how this works and decides to share it with your wife, right? Your wife comes in, or your husband, fall on my level 2. So I get 10% again. All right. When your wife or husband shares with your friends and they come in, boom, fall on my level 3, I still get 10%. When that friend shares it with someone else, they fall on my level 4, I still get 10%. Right? However, when that person that is on my 4th level shares it with someone else and they fall on my level 5, I get no more bonuses. If I want to unlock levels 5 and 6, my team and I would have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period in order for me to rank up the executive, where I now unlock these levels and earn 20% on these levels. All right. So I would have opened up 50% of what is on the table to be received in terms of unilevel bonuses. And the same process continues. If I want to unlock level 7 and 8, I have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period, and I rank up to manager. All right. I want to unlock levels 9, do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period, and then unlock that level 9. All right. And level 10 and 11 through to infinity. I'd have to again do a number of business. All right. And create some managers of my own in my organization, and then I can move on. Up at this particular stage, I am earning from everyone in my organization. All right. So the thing about this, it is designed for you to work together. All right, designed for you to work together. If you're successful, then your team is successful. And if your team is successful, you are successful. All right, nobody gets left behind, because in order for me to move from executive to manager, I have to ensure that members of my team become executives, and then I am able to move up to manager. Same thing to be a director. In order for me to be a director, I have to ensure that members of my team become managers in order for me to become directors. And if I want to become president, same thing again. I have to make sure members of my team are directors, and so on and so forth. All right. So the system is designed for us to work together. Awesome system. I'm telling you, it creates that equal opportunity for everyone. Nice. Yes, it is. All right. So with those efforts, of course, the company would have taken time out to recognize those who are sharing the opportunity with others and reward them with certain items. Let me show you those things. If you make the rank of executive, there's an iPad for you to receive or $675 worth in Bitcoin for a cash prize. Or if you become a manager, there's a Rolex watch or 7,500 worth of Bitcoin for you to receive. When you get to director, there's an all expenses paid trip for 2, or you can collect $11,250 worth in Bitcoin. All right. If you get to president, there's a Porsche or 75,000 worth in Bitcoin for you to collect. When you get to ambassador, there's a Ferrari or 150,000 in Bitcoin for you to receive. And of course, global ambassador, you get a Lamborghini or 375,000 worth in Bitcoin. Awesome stuff. All right. Now that's good and dandy. But what I like to talk about is the thing that got me interested in the company in the first place. And that, my friends, is the numbers. Numbers paint a very good picture. It shows you if a company is consistent or not, right? And that's what we like to see. So let's look at the numbers, and I'm sure you will be as intrigued as I was, right? Now, as we are here, what we are seeing is last week's return and last month's returns. Now, I like to look at this in this way. Where can you put $300, starting with the smallest, where can you put $300 and within a week, you see 4.61%, or in last month's case, for the whole month, you see 15.88%. I guarantee you, you will not be seeing that in your central system. All right. I can tell you that for a fact. Now, a 4.61%, my friends, it is very good for a week. Think about it. Because with the central system, you will not see 4% per year, let alone per week. Just think about that for a minute. And at such a low startup cost, one time purchase. And these are the returns we're talking about, my friends. All right. So these numbers speak for themselves. So if you have the smallest contract, 300, you're looking at $9, $8, or $10 for the week. You're not seeing that in the bank. All right. If you put $300 in the bank and at the end of the month, I guarantee you, you are not going to see $33 there. You might see minus $33. Let's hope not, but it's possible, right? But I guarantee you will not see this kind of return. And that is why this opportunity makes a lot of sense. And I like to say, if it makes sense, it makes dollars. All right. And I hope that you're about making some dollars. This is hands-free income, my friends. Hands-free. All right. And hands down, a very good opportunity, if you ask me. All right. So if these numbers don't get you, let's talk about the last 2 years. All right. For the past 2 years, because of course, we're heading into our third year. Right. Now, for the last 2 years, just look at this. In 2020, when things were just a mess, the economy was bad, people were losing their jobs, business were shutting down, the pandemic was just wreaking havoc. CASHFX saw a 329.54% in returns. Come on. Somebody asked me just the other day, how has your company responded to the pandemic? Well, here's the answer. All right, just last year, pandemic was still wreaking havoc. We saw 254.74%. Again, my friends, no monthly fees, just a one-time purchase, one-time insert, minimum, and watch how you can maximize. Come on, that has to make sense to you. Look at the consistency. In 2021, we saw over 20% in every month with the exception of December. And if you look at the disparity as well between the years, it's simply because of the growth of the company and the traders decided to take less risk to protect the members' capital. That's all it is. So they went for consistency. And that's what we want to see. All right. Now, the only question you should be asking is how do I get started? Well, let me help you with that as well. You have to acquire Bitcoin. If you don't know anything about Bitcoin, let me just give you some brief explanations as to why the company would have chosen Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, of course, is a computer-generated asset. All right. So it's designed to be a medium of exchange between peers or between persons without the intervention of the central banks. All right. Because of persons seeing the value, because that's all money is. Persons who agree upon its value. Okay. And so once this is the case, then it is always going to be something of value to those people. And that is why Bitcoin has been around as it has been. All right. So, of course, there's a fixed amount of Bitcoin. Why is that important? There's only 21 million Bitcoin that can be produced. And that is important because Bitcoin does not suffer inflation. Just look at what's happening around us with government money. They keep printing because they have unlimited print, right? So there's no money going out of circulation and you keep bringing in money. So what that does is it devalues your money that you have saved up in these banks. So you lose purchasing power. And that is why the cost of a bread this year is not the same price as the cost of a bread last year. And that will continue to happen. And the value of your money will continue to erode. All right. So what Bitcoin does is it gives us something that appreciates in value rather than to depreciate. All right. So just think about that. So, of course, Bitcoin is a public database, meaning you can go online and check on the various confirmations. All right. It's a decentralized fund, meaning no one person owns it. Anybody who buys some Bitcoin, that belongs to them. There are low fees to transfer Bitcoin, right? And at the end of the day, what Bitcoin does is give you power over your money, power over your wallet, power back into the hands of the free market. None of that applies when it comes to government currency or fiat currency. All right. They control everything. They make the rules. They make their laws as they see fit, and they can just step in and freeze your account whenever they feel like. I don't know about you, but I don't like that too much. So that is why the company would have started to use Bitcoin because of its store of value over a span of time, its appreciation, and those are all good reasons to use Bitcoin. All right. So that is why you need to acquire Bitcoin to purchase your contract. So earlier I would have said you don't need anyone, you don't need to bring anyone in, but you definitely need someone to bring you in by way of a referral link. So to get started, you need someone's referral link. You can't just Google and sign up. No, you need a link. Okay. And there are no apps for you to download. If you do that, you're going to run yourself into some trouble. All right. Don't. Make sure you get somebody's legitimate referral link where you can sign up and just go ahead, make your payment after you would have acquired your Bitcoin, and then boom, you are a member of the CASHFX group and you're on your way to financial freedom. All right. So how do you get your money back? Well, as soon as you sign up with the company, you're going to have what is called a Bitcoin wallet address. And once you insert that into your back office after signing up and you request a withdrawal, that money is sent back to your wallet. All right. You can have your coins converted by the leaders in the company. All right. Or you can just use it as is, or we can put it onto a global master card where you can load up your Bitcoin on that card and just go to an ATM, right? And go ahead and withdraw your money. You can go to the supermarket, you can shop online just the same. All right. Once that card is accepted in that particular establishment. All right. So that's all it is. Easy peasy. All right. So why do we do what we do? Why do we share this opportunity every week in, week out? Well, we want you to do what matters. We want your hard-earned money to work hard for you. We want you to spend more time with your families. We want you to be able to get what you desire out of life without living from paycheck to paycheck and scraping the bottom of the barrel. All right. And this is a wonderful opportunity to assist you in doing that. It's a good additional source of income. It can even replace your current source of income, depending on how you choose to treat this. All right. So please get back to the person who would have shared this with you. And if there are any questions, feel free to ask them. And I'm sure they will be happy to assist you in that regard. All right. I'm definitely looking forward to having you on board and seeing you as a member of the team. All right. So this is your boy, Shell and Shirley, saying peace out and have a blessed rest of evening. Until next time. Peace out.